Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Ollie and Fred, and what we're going to be demonstrating is Ollie's ability to do his formal obedience commands that he's learned here at school. We're going to take a moment to introduce the training equipment. Fred has a standard web 6-foot training leash where he's going to keep the bulk of that leash in his right hand, leaving his left hand free to give the correction. And the correction that we use is a tug and let go on Ollie's training collar, and that's the second piece of equipment that we're using, and we'll show you how to properly use that when Ollie goes home. Now Ollie is seated nicely at Fred's left hand side, which is where all of the obedience training begins. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Ollie, heel. Heeling is walking right by your side, and if he's lagging behind or anything, you just want to tell him no, heel. Always praise him up, you know, to stay by your side. If he ever tries to go forward, you always want to tell him no, and just give him a correction. And we've taught Ollie to sit every time you stop, to where once you're out in public, or if you're walking him through the neighborhood, once you stop, the first thing that Ollie should do is sit nicely on your left-hand side, to where if anybody approaches you or anything, you know, he won't, you know, try to jump or anything like that. Now the second command that we're going to demonstrate is a stay command. Stay. It's with your left hand about an inch or so from Ollie's muzzle, and the one-word firm command to stay. Ollie's been doing his sit stays he's been doing them for about 1 to 3 minutes, and once he gets older, you know, you're going to want to have him hold his stays for longer periods of time. When Fred goes back to Ollie, Fred's going to walk all the way around him, return to his left side, back to the heel position. Fred praises him up, lets him know he did a good job, and it's back to heeling. So Ollie, heel. So when you start out doing all of his stays and all, you want to make sure that he's always sitting before he does any command. So once he stops, with your left hand, stay, and then you walk away from him. Have her hold it, or have him hold it for shorter periods of time, and then always work your way up to a longer time. When Fred calls Ollie to him, he uses his right hand and just Ollie come, and then always praising him up, or when he comes right to you.
Stay.
Fred leaves him in another sit stay, walks out to the end of the training leash. Fred calls him in, brings him in, and he comes right in and sits where he doesn't come right in and then try to jump. Fred praises him up, you know, keeps him motivated, and it's Ollie, heel. Boy, once Fred stops, Ollie's seated, comes back around. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate, once we come back, Ollie sits, is the down command, and the down is just with your left hand straight down and the one-word firm command to down. Fred tells him down, he goes right down, tells him to stay, walks away from him. Now he's been doing his down stage for about 3 to 5 minutes too, so you always want to, you know, start out at a small amount of time, and then you know work your way up with him as he gets older. And when Fred goes back to him, he's going to walk all the way around him, which gives him that added distraction. Comes back, praises him up. Good boy.
Come on.
Now Ollie's just being a puppy. Comes back. Good boy. Once you come back, he's sitting with your. Fred's gonna have him sit again, and then with your left hand, down, stay. And you know, we want you to practice these commands in the home as well, to where if you guys are sitting there watching TV in the living room, put him in a down stay, and then you know, have him get up when you allow him to. Fred calls him, comes right in and sits. Good job, buddy. Brings back around. Nice automatic sit. Good boy, Al. Now the last command that we're going to demonstrate is the down from the distance. So once you come back, Ollie's sitting. You want to tell him to stay. You walk away from him, and it's the only command that you use with your right hand. So your right hand, straight down. Good boy. Ollie goes right down. There it Goes back, praises him up. He did such a good job. Good job, Al.
Ollie, heel.
Oh, now he he just wants to be a puppy now.
Good. Come on, Ollie.
But what he's learned is that, you know, once you tell him to heel, you just go right back to him, praise him up, and he gets up. Good job. These are the obedience commands that Ollie has learned here at Nora's Dog Training Company. And definitely keep in touch if you guys have any questions or anything at all. Thank you.